Hello and welcome to United People's TV. Guys, for those of you who don't know, my name's Ira. Today I want to talk about Louis van Gaal. I'm going to dub this the Great LVG Debate. Now, after Boxing Day, we lost 2-0 to Stoke and we were without a win in 6. Things are just going from bad to worse for United, and I just want to talk to some of the supporters today about how they feel about Louis van Gaal. You know, is he the man to take us forward? Where has he gone wrong? Will he still be here after today's game? Guys, let's see how it goes. What's your current opinion on Louis van Gaal?
I don't really think he's the man for the job. For me, he's not playing the United. He's not playing the United way that we enjoy playing. It's not entertaining football at all. Bring me gigs. Bring me gigs.
The only thing I can say, it just shows how much we didn't really appreciate Fergie in the last couple of years, because we've gone backwards in the last 2 years. We've gone backwards probably 5 years, 10 years. So disappointed, but we've got to move on.
What's your opinion on LVG?
In my opinion, I think the club should give him another chance. I think he needs a few more games and he'll build it back up. But all I can say is I don't want Mourinho.
We've gone 6 games without a win. Is that good enough?
It's not good enough, but I think if you look at his last season, I think that he can put it back, and as long as he's finished in the top 4, then he'll have done his job.
Okay. But you say that if he finishes in the top 4, he would have done his job, yeah. But he did that last season. Yeah. He spent another 250 million, and to finish in the same place, it's not exactly progress, is it?
No, maybe not. Maybe it's not progress, but at least maintaining. We need to, as long as we're in Champions League, then next season we'll get further in the Champions League than we did this season, and maybe reach quarters, semis, and hopefully finals.
Okay. There's rumours of that LVG has lost the dressing room.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that? What's your views on that?
I think if you look at Chelsea, they're examples of players that the manager lost the dressing room. I'm not sure that, as Carrick tweeted yesterday, like it's disrespectful to say to the players that they're not playing for the manager. I think they are. I think they're just having a tough season. But I also think that if a player really is not playing for the manager, they need to be sacked, because they're getting paid X amount of money per week, and to not play for your manager is despicable.
What's your opinions on Louis van Gaal?
I think he's had his time now. I think he's lost the dressing room. Maybe it's time to go. I get somebody else who knows how to play the United way. I think.
I can't say much.
Do you agree?
I do, yes.
we miss the old United, and this is not the United that I know. Followed them for all my life. Giggsy's, the wingers, the attacking left backs, right backs, going up, attacking football, fighting to the end. That's no longer there now. And it's hard to see United this way. I think it's time for him to go.
You say that you miss the old United. Talk us through that.
Well, Alex Ferguson, babes, at the end of the day, they fought to the end. There was passion, commitment. United players were there. Their heart, desire. I can't see that in this team at all. I mean, Wayne Rooney, I love him to bits, but I think, he's just lost in this team. I
want to talk about Louis van Gaal.
Yep.
What's your opinions of the man?
I'm behind him 100%.
Wow.
Absolutely. I know there's very few of us, but he was put in to do a job. He's given a 3-year contract. He's halfway through it. They're not playing well, we know that. He also inherited some players that I don't think are good enough. So Jones has to go. Ashley Young's past it. He shouldn't be playing right back anyway. The players he bought for the future, which was a gamble for him, knowing that he was going in 2017, but he took a risk on behalf of the club. The club can't stab him in the back. Can't do it.
I want to talk about Louis van Gaal. What's your thoughts on Louis van Gaal?
Not a big fan.
Why?
I think if we lose today, he's going to get sacked.
There's a lot of rumours being put around on in the media and such that he's lost the dressing room. The players aren't interested in his tactics and what he's got to play. What's your view on the whole thing?
Well, I was watching a thing against Stoke. None of the players were actually coming back and helping out. No effort was put in. So I think that he's lost the dressing room as well. Yeah.
Who would you have if Louis van Gaal was to be sacked today? Who would you have in charge?
My heart says Giggs. My problem, I think Giggs would try and play United's way. He's not experienced enough. For me, I want some passion. Mourinho has passion. Whether or not he's got the know-how, I don't know. Giggs or Mourinho? Let's toss a coin.
Yeah, Giggs, like Mark said, not a lot of experience, even though he's been here so many years. I've always said never Mourinho, but he's looking for something long term. Maybe his sacking the other day might materialise in something to benefit United fans.
So you say it's time for Louis van Gaal to go. Who would you have if he were to be sacked today?
There's two big bad boys out there, you know. One is Pep Guardiola. Looks like a deal may be done with City, but I would go for Guardiola. But if you want a proven manager who's done it in this country, done it all over Europe, it's Mourinho. It has to be Mourinho.
Why Mourinho or Guardiola?
Guardiola. Don't need to justify that. I don't think Guardiola's Guardiola in here. The magic he's done at Barcelona and Bayern Munich. I think any United fan would love to have him at the club. Mourinho, he's a character. He's an inspiration. Imagine if he walked into that dressing room. I think he'd change it instantly. If I was a player under Mourinho, you'd be doing a business. I think.
Hey everyone, Sam from United People's TV here with a quick match reaction after the 2-0 loss to Stoke.